Well, welcome to those of you tuning in. We've got one away here in inning number 6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damon Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get. On the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Javier Donnelly, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Alejandro Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Brian Ramiro. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Royals lead it 2-1. Rodrigo Raimo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alejandro Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Leading off the inning, Frank Chelshaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Frank Chelshaw. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Ball one. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. One run, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Herschel Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
And welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The second baseman, Adam.
Now in the
Doherty.
box, Adam Doherty. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding in, Danny Nowakowski. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Shea Clark. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here now is the pitcher, Rodrigo Raimo. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he is in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
In there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Michael Feliz is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Vinny Domet will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Luis Valdez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Luis Valdez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Damon Rodriguez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's 1-1. Rodriguez at third, Clark at second, Valdez on at first with 2 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Royals.
Noah Elez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
And a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The first baseman.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting.
Next would be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
0-1 the count. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Bell on third. Drury at second with 1 away. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Second baseman
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harrison is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Striding in, Frank Chelshaw, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ralph Ludwig is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Ludwig.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez. From the stretch.
Nope, upstairs.
A 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. One down.
Now batting.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Ramiro, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The 0-1 delivery. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Feliz is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Adam Doherty. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
A ball with no strikes. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count, here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he misses, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ramiro will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Jonathan Lindsay enters from the pen. And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Danny Nowakowski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, up there.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next to the Royals.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Tejada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Lindsey is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8.
Standing in, Shea Clark. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this Kevin Quackenbush comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
Into the box now, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Nowakowski is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Ramiro is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting.
Bucks down to their final out now. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Javier Donnelly with his 4th win this season. Kevin Quackenbush hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.